Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your June 2021 general reading. We are looking at the first 2 weeks of June, so from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for the water sign of Pisces. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all doing well wherever you're at. Thanks for taking the time to watch this or any of the videos in support of this YouTube channel. All your likes, shares, hitting that subscribe button, your donations, comments, feedback, personal readings, all welcome. Thank you. So this reading is for Pisces for the first 2 weeks of June 2021. That's if your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign is in Pisces. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Piscean. I recommend, because it's a general reading, of course it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. I recommend watching all of your sign videos if you know them, because they can provide additional insight and perspective. And if you find that any of the readings resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, information, maybe take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, click on the description link below, that little arrow, which will give you some contact details. You can email me directly. My email address is there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I can usually respond the same day with more information, and I do readings full time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent at scheduling those personal readings as quickly as possible. So send me an email. I'd be happy to work with you. Okay, Pisces. Let's see what's in store for you for the first 2 weeks of June. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with Legacy of the Divine. And we begin, hate this card. Begin with the Nine of Swords. Stress, anxiety, worry about the future, thinking about something too obsessively and typically in a negative way, dwelling on the negative or the painful aspects of something, worrying, wondering. With the Three of Cups, friends, a group of friends, kindred spirits, your community. The Fool, brand new beginnings. The Star, renewed and restored hope and faith. Death, final endings, transformations, rebirth, moving on. The Five of Wands, conflict, gossip, rumor mongering. It's coming to an end, though. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is justice in the upright. Let me pull one more with the Seven of Swords. My goodness. This feels like talk behind people's backs, Pisces. Maybe somebody's been talking bad about you, or you're just finding out that somebody, or maybe people, there's some gossip, that's what it feels like. This is classic. We've got stress and anxiety and worry and fear and an unknown future here, dwelling on it and thinking about it over and over and over again. It has something to do. The Three of Cups is social energy. It's one of those cards that reference a circle of friends or your tribe or your kindred spirits, or those positive social connections in your community. Or this could be within a group of personal friends. It could be in the community itself. It could be in your work environment. But we also have Death and the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is petty stuff as well. It can represent gossip, rumor mongering, petty conflict, competitive energy, fueled by insecurity, kind of that barracuda, nattering kind of thing. It's coming to an end, though, because it's under Death, which is endings and final transformations. And the positive aspect about it, you may just be leaving this behind, or leaving this group of people behind, or this, not hanging out with them anymore, or not going back to whatever it is. In a work environment, it might be that it just gets shut down by someone higher up, because the overall theme is that it comes to light, so that the scales of justice can weigh even again, can be rebalanced, because we have justice in the upright, reap what you sow, the scales being balanced, something being karmically fair and just. And the Seven of Swords, which is a card of deceit, concealment, something going on undercover. And the Seven of Swords can be a positive card sometimes too. We all operate off the grid, but here this is sneakiness and worry and suspicion here. For some of you, it might have been you doing this, and it is going to come to light, and it's going to come to light in a way that's going to be karmically just. So FYI, forewarned is forearmed. But for many of you, your stress and anxiety over what's being said, hearing things or things going on behind your, I keep doing this because that's what I can hear in the back of my head. It's like, it was like chatter, and but it's petty and sort of nasty and fueled by insecurity and fear and people who just get that sort of visceral pleasure out of conflict or stirring the pot or throwing a little bomb and then standing back and watching to see what happens, watching the chaos, It's coming to an end, though, and you're starting over again completely new. The Fool is starting off on a brand new journey. It's the first major arcana card in the tarot. And you feel very positive and very hopeful about this. Faith and hope restored and renewed with the Star card here, a brand new, fresh beginning, which is what justice brings. So for many of you, this likely isn't you that's the one that started this or has an active part in this. I mean, it might be. In which case, if that's the case, then whatever's coming out, you will be forgiven for it. But of course, there's always a price to pay, consequences, right? For many of you, though, this is about you or being done to you, or you've been involved in this somehow, this whole, not that it's your fault, but it's coming to an end quite clearly here. Let's clarify justice and the Seven of Swords. The Ace of Swords, yeah, this is illumination, clarity. It's definitely, whatever it is, it's definitely coming to light. Whether it's something you started or something somebody else started, it's definitely coming to light. And the consequences of it, whatever the outcome is, it's going to be karmically fair. It's going to be just, right? I mean, even if it's you, we all make bad decisions and do things. There's always consequences, but there's the path of redemption means you get to start over again, and that could be that for some of you. For the majority of you, though, I feel like whatever it is that's going on, and again, it feels like something that falls under the umbrella of gossip and rumor and people whispering and all of that kind of stuff. But it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Feels like somebody puts a stop to it too. Or the very act of it coming out is the consequence for the people that are involved in a negative way. Nine of Swords. Five of Cups, regret, Page of Cups, messages. Maybe somebody came and told you about what was being said. Clarify the Three of Cups. Death. So we have death twice. Death to the Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands. You feel really let down and disappointed. This is either one person that you thought was your friend or maybe even a small group of people. And it feels like somebody told you this is coming to light. Somebody told you, and you're feeling really let down, really disappointed, really betrayed, and your trust is broken with this person or this group of people. Like it feels kind of irrevocably. Even in the case of forgiveness, you can't. I don't think this is a person or a group of people that you would be able to trust again. Clarify the Fool. So I feel like, well, it's definitely coming to an end period, but it feels like there's some kind of separation here. So clarify the Fool. The Eight of Cups, leaving, walking away, turning your back on that which doesn't serve you or work for you anymore. The Five of Swords, yeah, a hard-won victory. Sometimes the Five of Swords can represent you coming out the other end, maybe scarred and not feeling all that great, but you've won, and the people on the ground behind the person can represent that it was difficult, but you removed yourself from selfish and exploitative, unkind people. Clarify death, the original death. Oh my goodness. The Three of Cups again. We have the Three of Cups clarified by death, and we have death clarified by the Three of Cups. Yeah. The Page of Swords. Yeah, maybe spying, rumors, somebody starting. It just feels nasty, like nasty energy. But the Five of Wands is also, there's a thread of pettiness. It's unnecessary, you know. Backbiting. It's definitely coming to an end. Definitely. Either because you're walking away from it and removing yourself from it, cutting the cords completely, or whatever's been done, you know, maybe they put you on the outside or shut you out because of it, or people were shutting you out because of it. I mean, you can't go back and undo that, but karma is being served here. Justice is being served up on a silver platter here as well. All right. Interesting. This feels very specific. Well, let's pull any final messages, guidance, advice, or messages for Pisces. The World. Yep, you're graduating, leveling up, moving up, growing up, moving up to the next level. The Hermit, you've learned quite a bit. You've learned quite a bit. It may be that you're just going to kind of walk a path on your own, learning, contemplation, wisdom. I mean, the Hermit and the World are both cards of elevation, of learning and being on a different level and graduating up to a different level of, you know, maturity and evolvement and growth as a human being, which is why we're here, right? So, yeah, you're leaving all of this mess behind, regardless of which side, you know, whether you were the victim or the perpetrator here. Valuable lessons here, and you're moving up. You're elevating yourself, Pisces. All right, Pisces, those are your messages for the first 2 weeks of June. I hope they were helpful, maybe gave you some food for thought or some insights. Again, if any of these readings resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something, email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. You can also get that information by clicking on the description link below. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the June mid-month readings. Until then, stay well, be blessed. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.